tension and grace today, so take your time during the movements. Remember to inhale deeply and exhale fully. So just come back to the breath anytime you need. We're going to start seated today in Sukhasana, which is just crisscross applesauce. Just go up. I think that's the best way to know it. From here we go. Oh yes. Sukhasana, we're going to sit up tall, spine straight. Maybe look up to find that straight position. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let your shoulders relax away from your ears. We're going to inhale our arms up over your head. And grab your right wrist with your left hand. Send it over to the left side, getting that stretch along the right side body. Inhale, maybe push your chest up a little bit higher towards the sky. And then inhale it all the way up to center. You'll grab your left wrist with your right hand and send it over to the right side. Again, chest up. Inhale, send that breath down. The hip goes towards the ground. Excellent. You'll inhale it to center and exhale the arms down. We're going to start with slow neck circles. So move your nose in a small circle right out in front of you. Feeling out any kind of cricks in your neck. If you have a spot, maybe go back and forth on it. Just find what feels good in your body today. And find your breath. Maybe your circles are bigger. Maybe you come back in, nice and tight, and we'll meet in center. We'll inhale our arms up, and let it all go on the exhale. Very good. From here, you're going to inhale and rotate your body, your torso, your head all the way over your right shoulder. Your gaze should be out past your right shoulder. Inhale. Maybe on the exhale you find more of a twist. We'll meet back in center when you're ready. And repeat on the other side. Inhale. Find your twist. Your head is the last thing to turn, looking over your left shoulder. Inhaling, maybe finding more space on your exhale and twisting. When you're ready, we'll meet in center. Inhale to sit up straight. Exhale, forward fold. We're just going to walk our hands out in front of us, dropping the head down when you get there. Breathe into that low back. Very good. Find stillness in this posture. Inhale it up and send your legs out long. Check this side. You can have a generous bend in your knees today. Maybe you find a comfortable seated position here. Move the fleshy part. Your booty. Your feet are active, and you're gonna lift that spine up just like we did earlier and send it forward, flat back. You can rest your hands along the sides of your legs, or you can grab the bottoms of your feet, whatever's comfortable. Hands to shin, and then just let gravity do the work here. Let your head hang loose. You might shake it. No. Yes. Very good. Keep those feet active. Inhale deeply. Maybe find a little bit more of a stretch on your exhale, if that's comfortable. And we'll send it back up. Swing your legs out to one side. And we're gonna meet in a tabletop position. Our wrists should be stacked underneath our elbows and our knees underneath our hips. Our spine is in a neutral, flat back position. And our feet are hitting the tops of our feet are hitting the floor. From here, you're going to inhale, look up, drop your belly button, going into a cow pose. You're rounding your tailbone up as well, exaggerating that curve. And exhale, going into cow position, sending your spine up to the sky, tucking your belly button in. And inhale, drop the belly, cow. Exhale, cat. In your own time now, find a few cat-cows. Wake up the spine. Maybe you veer off the tracks and send your hips left to right. Maybe you make hip circles. Whatever feels good. Just gonna play around here. You might shift your hips to the right and look over your right shoulder. Shift your hips to the left and look over your left shoulder. Very good. When you're ready, we're gonna send our knees out wide, big toes touch. Wide-legged child's pose. Send it all back. Your booty should be hitting the heels of your feet. Arms outstretched long. Option to bring your biceps close to your ears and put your hands in prayer hands over your head to get an extra stretch along your triceps. You can roll your forehead on the mat, left to right, to get a little forehead massage. When you're ready, we're going to meet in tabletop position and then move into downward dog, our first downward dog. Pedaling out the feet. In your own time, we'll be here for just a minute. Sending your hips right up to the sky. Your head between your biceps towards the ground. It's okay if your heels don't touch the mat today. Just Wherever you are, simply just be. Right. Kick your right foot up to the sky, three-legged dog, just stretching out that left foot. Drop it, kick up the left foot, three-legged dog on the other side. Each side might feel a little bit different. It's okay, just notice it, no judgment. And then bring it back down, pedal it out. When you're ready, find stillness in this pose. Inhale deeply, exhale audibly. Once more. Very good. One more time. And we'll be in tabletop position. Bring it down. Very good. You wanted a little bit of abs. You're going to tighten up your abs here.
You about killed me with that.
It's like our only downward dog, so
Good.
gotta stretch the hammies out.
My arms are like shaking.
You would like to, you can turn your wrist around so hand goes out. Yeah. And back to you for a nice wrist stretch here. You can lean back so send your booty to your heels. That's always a nice little wrist stretch if your forearms are sore. Okay, we're going to be in tabletop position here. Engage your core, so tighten up those abs. And you're going to lift your right knee up with a bend in your leg, kind of a fire hydrant pose. And slowly, you're going to make big circles. Slow and controlled, keeping that core tight. And then breathe. Through your nose, out through your mouth. Maybe you'll rotate the other way in just a second. Whenever you're ready, keep that core engaged. We're not going to be here too long. Very good. All right, set it down. And send it back to hero pose, just resting on your ankles, and roll out your wrists here. On the other side. All right. If your wrists ever hurt, you can always go into a fist position with your thumbs resting. It's a good pose as well. Yep. All right. Again, stacking your knees under your hips, finding that stability. Wrist under your elbows, neutral spine. We're going to raise our left knee up in a 90-degree ankle. Engage the core, and then circle it up. Slow and controlled, trying not to dump all that weight into the right hand. And rotate the other way. Bring your breath. Awesome. Just a little bit more. Very good. We'll bring it down. Again, sit in hero pose or option to tuck your toes in this time. And then roll out your wrists. Very good. We are going to do a little bit more abs. We're moving into our first plank position. I know. We're not going to be in this plank for long. We are dropping to our elbows. So drop your elbows where your hands were. Resting out in front of you, kind of like you would a Sphinx pose. You can rock your feet forwards and back if that feels comfortable. We are going to hold it here for about 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If you need option to lower knees, always available to you. Engage the core, you've got this. This is our only plank. Thought we were doing this around 7 p.m. Not 9:30. All right, very good. Just let it all hang down. You can just do a passive stretch, hands down, neck to one side. Feel the beating of your heart.
I'm feeling it.
Feel the warmth of your skin. Just notice the sensations in your body, the energy and power that runs through you. Switch sides on your neck. And when you're ready, we are going to push up to plank, just one quick time, and chaturanga. And we'll meet in cobra. Let the low back be loose as you are sitting in this pose. Inhale deeply. Exhale, we'll bring it to tabletop position and then all the way back to child's pose. Your child's pose can be narrow knees or wide knees, whatever is comfortable. Hands wherever is comfortable to you as well. Feel the stretch in your low back. Feel the skin of your back stretch out as you inhale. Send that breath down there. When you're ready, we'll meet in tabletop position. Lift it up, quick down dog, and then walk it forward. Your hands and feet meet. And we're gonna stay in a forward fold, ragdoll position. You might clasp either elbow with hands and rock back and forth, or you can always grab your shins or backs of ankles, whatever's comfortable. As much of a bend in your knees as you'd like today. We're gonna pedal out your knees here. That might feel good. Or you can just stay still. Catching your breath. Your breath returns to normal. We're gonna halfway lift our hands on our shins, flat back position, gaze straight down. We're trying to elongate our spine. Inhale, exhale, let it all go. Forward fold. Grab the backs of your ankles today, bend in your knees, and pull yourself towards the ground just a little bit more. Maybe finding your edge, and then let go whenever you. Very good. We're gonna slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Last thing to rise is our head. Roll out the shoulders. Roll out those shoulders. Inhale your arms up. Let it all go. Mountain pose. Palms stay set. Shoulders away from ears. We're gonna widen our legs here. Maybe on camera position. From here, where our feet are slightly splayed out, so maybe a 45-degree angle. And you can be wide on your mat if you like today, like long ways, absolutely. I'm just doing this because of the camera. I don't want my foot. Right. Okay. Feet swayed out. And elongate your spine again. Maybe look up, arms up. And you're gonna send it forward with a straight spine, hands out flat, stretched out, shoulders away from ears. And then drop it forward. Your hands might reach the ground today, they might not. You can find a wider stance if you'd like, whatever's comfortable here. And then slowly try to send your forehead to the ground, to the mat. Just letting gravity take over, pull you down. Deep inhale. Slowly roll your way back up. You might push yourself with your hands, grab your hips, and slowly come back up. Walk your feet in, heel toe, until they're about hip width apart. Feet splayed out again. And we're going to drop it down into garland or yogi squat. Sending your booty towards the ground, chest up. You might not reach today, and you might even be on your feet or on your toes, excuse me. If that's more comfortable, find whatever is comfortable here, just feel it out. Hands can be on the ground for support if needed. Or, like you're doing in prayer pose, and then pushing into your knees, kind of creating that resistance as you push out with your elbows. And then chest up. Look up. Trust that your feet below have you hips to the ground. Right, lift your toes slightly and set them back down. Awesome. Very stable. From here, you're gonna plant your right hand, send your left hand up to the sky. Big stretch. Inhale, and you can release on the exhale. We'll plant our left hand and repeat on the other side. And we're keeping our elbow into our knee. Inhale, release on the exhale. It's a great stretch here. Option to play with crow here if you are interested. What's a crow? Crow pose is like this. So we're in our yogi squat, which was already warmed up for us. You plant your hands. Your hands are wide, kind of in a diamond shape out in front of you. Your knees are up by your triceps. Perfect. You're going to look forward as you squeeze your knees into your triceps and send your feet up.
I'm probably not gonna do that. You do that for me.
Hey, if you want to just like play around by hopping here and squeezing your knees into your triceps, that's a great place to start. Like this.
That's a place I'm trying to start.
If you don't want to start, if you're not comfortable with it, that is okay.
We're more squatters today. My whole body is sore, you know that.
I know you're sore. That's okay.
My quads,
Very good.
My quads are on fire.
Especially my triceps hurt so bad.
Yeah, my triceps are feeling things as well.
All right. Well, this is a great one to be in because my spin spot
My
hurts. Okie dokie. We're gonna go ahead and send it down to tabletop position. You can just plant your hands, sit down. We're not gonna stay in tabletop. We're going to spread. I'm gonna face you. Okay. Knees as wide as they'll go. Your shins should be parallel, feet splayed out. Yep. And you're going to rest on your forearms and then push back as far as you can. It is a deep stretch.
My feet don't want to do that other way. They don't.
They
They don't. Won't go that way.
That's okay.
That hurts.
it hurts. I don't want that.
So scratch that one. I was like, what in the, what are we doing? We can just go do the regular style.
We can definitely just do regular. Why don't we go into a nice child's pose? Like a wide
A chaturanga?
Let's just do a wide-legged child's pose. Sit it out, and then when you send your arms out, go ahead and put them in prayer pose and send them back. That'll be a really deep tricep
Oh!
stretch, and that'll hit that spot that you're sore.
That's hitting the spot that I'm sore.
Yeah.
My arms are shaking. Ooh. That's the one.
Heck yeah. And if that becomes too much, always just set your hands down.
I'm trying to get more.
Good. There you go. If we had blocks, oh, it'd be so deep. Whenever you are ready, we will meet down in just a position on our belly. This is going to be that deep shoulder stretch I was talking about. We're going to push ourselves up just for a second and send our left hand out long. And you're kind of resting on your shoulder at first. And then as you roll over, you'll send your right hand out on top of your left, like over. So, that looks great. Yes,
This one.
that one. And then you'll just lean forward, let your head rest on that. And it's a really deep stretch in your traps and your scaps. If it feels more comfortable, you can kind of push your arms down, resting closer to your boobs, but whatever feels good. And then remember to bring your breath here. Slowly lift your head first. Slide that right arm out, supporting yourself. Slide that left arm out and switch sides. Left arm slips underneath you. Right arm, sorry. And you're gonna kind of roll on your shoulder. Slipping your left arm and hand out to the right side. And then leaning over. One side might feel very different than the other side. And that's okay. We use our sides very differently today. One side gets more used to the other. Big inhale through your nose. Your left hand as support and pushing slightly up through your palms, giving yourself a little bit of support here, waking up your arms again, letting that blood flow back. Very nice. We're gonna do a supine twist, but we're coming in from the ground. So we're gonna put our arms out, Texas T, palms face down. Send your right knee out, kind of just in a 90-degree angle. And we are gonna rotate that knee all the way over your body. And you're getting a deep shoulder stretch as well as you go. And you can rest that arm like behind you or just out in front of you if you need support. Slowly roll out, arms out wide, and sending it over to the other side by lifting your left knee first, 90-degree angle, and then rotating all the way around. Resting your hand, your left hand, either behind you or out in front for support. Great. Deep shoulder stretch here, and bring your breath. Very good. Now we come out. You're gonna roll all the way over to your back. Very nice. Legs out long. We're gonna send our right knee up to our chest, grabbing our shin and bringing your knee in towards your chest. Head just relaxed. You might rotate your ankle one way and the other. You can rock that knee, kind of shift your hips if that feels good. Or you can just stay here and pull towards your chin. Hands on shins, one big pull towards your chin. And then you're going to rotate that knee all the way over to the left side. Oh, perfect. Oof, yeah. Big twist here. Left leg out long. Option to extend that leg if you need more of a stretch. Whatever is comfortable for you. Bring that breath, try to send it to the hip and low back. Whatever that means to you. It might be big belly breaths, it might be hard in this contracted position. Just give it what you got. Control, we're going to send it back up, legs out long. Have a reset here. Find a good comfortable position, legs out long again. We're going to repeat on the other side. Great. Bring up that left knee to chest, hands around shin. Rock the knee back and forth or circles, or just squeeze it in. One way and the other. Big inhale. On the exhale, we'll send it over. Left knee to right side. Twisting out here. Was it a pop?
Yeah.
That sounded nice. satisfying.
It feels empty.
And a loose option to extend the leg here if you need more. Just keep it. Bring your breath. Comfy. One more big inhale. Exhale. And we'll meet in the middle. So narrow legs out long again. Finding your breath, finding that comfortable position. Very good. This time we're going to send both knees up to our chest and give ourselves a really big hug. You kick your heels up to the sky. Knees bent. You might grab the outside of your feet or your big toe, and we're going into happy baby. Right, kick your legs up one at a time. Find whatever feels good here. And push your knees towards the ground. We'll send those legs out long. Again, finding that comfortable position. Feet planted flat on the floor. Knees up. Feet wider than your hips. We're just going to windshield wiper our knees. One way, then the other way. Really good in that spine. Love, hips, love. Send our legs out long. Hands by your side, palms face up. You can also rest your left hand on your heart and right hand on your belly, whichever feels nicer. We're going to be here for just a few minutes as we wind down and lay in Shavasana. Again, notice your heartbeat, the warmth of your skin. Try to embrace this present moment. Let go of any tension or stress. Check in with your body. As you lay, maybe release any tension in your forehead, the tongue from the roof of your mouth, your jaw, your shoulders, your back. Your legs, your calves, all the way down to your ankles. take a deep, loving breath in. Feel it as it enters and expands your chest and your belly. Makes your chest rise, and exhale a long breath of gratitude out. Thanking yourself for showing up on the mat this evening. Allow that energy inside of you. Allow yourself to feel that energy. Know that you're safe and you're well. Your breath is always there for you. This time, just nourish your soul. I hope this flow brought you joy, whatever it is tonight that you're in need of. I hope you feel better than when you first showed up on the mat, whatever way that means to you. So proud of you for showing up on the mat here today. I want to thank you. I love you.